Hey, I'm back at work. It is Wednesday. I'm at break. Do you guys want to see what I packed for lunch today? I made myself a sandwich with ham, cheese, and spinach. I got some nuts here. And an apple. Yay! So I got in at 10:30 and my coworker just got in. It's 1:30. So basically from 10:30 I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. I was just like doing my job, you know, like taking care of the store. And I was thinking a lot. Lots of thoughts go through my head every day, every second of the day. I'm always like criticizing myself, like what did I like. I'm always like just thinking, and I'm so tired of it. Life is actually quite simple. You just do things that you enjoy, and you do things you gotta do sometimes, and you don't enjoy it all the time, but that's okay. Like, the past 2 days, I've been literally going insane, and it's been for multiple reasons that I've been like, you know, my brain, but I think that I want to stop thinking. That's what I think. Yeah. So today, I'm not allowing myself to fall as hard as I have been the past 2 days, because it's been bad. But it's okay, because every day's a new day. Like, dude, I'm okay. I'm accepting who I am. This is who I am. This is who I be. This is what I do. This is how I speak. This is how I act. This is everything. I'm accepting it. People don't like me for who I am, then they don't like me for who I am. That's fine. I don't have to live the way that people think that I should live. And that's something I'm learning, is not like doing things to be liked, just doing things for myself, and whoever wants to stick around can stick around. Because ultimately, right now, lately, I've been feeling so alone and so this and so that. I'm not. People have their own lives, and I have to understand that. And like, okay, maybe I am. Maybe I do have like, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm gonna eat my sandwich. Choosing love. So I made that video, like that last clip, like 10 minutes ago, maybe 11. And I've already felt a dramatic change of mood. And I don't know. I guess I just have to not be so extreme about things and be like, okay, I found the answer. I'm never going to be sad again. That's not how it works. Every time I spell out the word avocado on, like, I type it out, it drives me crazy because I don't understand. I'm just kidding. Obviously, that's a joke, but it's not really a joke because I always have to go avocado, and I don't know. I feel like the O doesn't belong, but obviously it does. Ava. Is there an O? Is that the O? Yeah, and I guess I don't think a lot on purpose, but I also have like this fear of just being like not aware. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That might be straying me away from being actually aware. I need to, you know what? Being present is the only awareness that you need. Okay? I'm just kidding. When I first said I wanted to make a YouTube channel, I wasn't sure. Like, I wasn't sure if I wanted to like what I wanted it to be on. I just knew I wanted to share a part of my life. And I was gonna start by making a lot of self-help videos. But I don't think there is any self-help that I can be telling people. I got a lot of shit to figure out first. Lots of it. Lots of it. This is better. But I have to go back to work now. Yeah, alright. I'll see you guys after work. Damn, brother. I look rough. Let me take a shower, actually. And I'll get back to you. Okay, bye. So, I did forget to record for the rest of the day, but this is me cutting some fruit up for breakfast, and that day I made some oatmeal with a lot of fruit, because I love fruit, and I love the different fruits, and we also have a lot of fruit at our house, so I want to, like, use it before, it gets bad. But yeah, I made some yummy oatmeal for me and my family. So yeah, okay, cool, bye. This is the skirt that I thrifted the other day. So I've spent like a while cleaning my room. My outfit. I'm trying to like get out of my comfort zone with the way that I dress and stuff. And like, I don't know, I'm trying to like just like find my own style, because for a while I was really out of like, I've gone through phases. I'll be like super duper fashionista and I'll dress, I feel like I have a really weird style. Like, I feel like the clothes that I find like interesting are just really different. Not anymore, actually. Now I feel like society has kind of accepted different clothing. And then I just lose it. I just don't get dressed. Like, I get dressed. Come on, Bruno. But I don't like, what's it called? Oh my god, he's so silly. But I don't like care for the fashion. Come, follow me. Dog. Are you serious? Can't see him, but he sat down. He sat right down. What was I saying? Yeah, I just get phases where I put on a nice outfit every day and then okay, give me 1 second. I feel like I go through phases with my fashion and style and all that, and I do think that a lot of it, girl, I am sorry, I'm not good at this. I do think a lot of it stems from like my mental state at that time. I feel like when I'm not having like the best mental state, I don't really put effort into the way I look, and I'm more like focusing on staying alive. And then when I just feel like it really is true, like getting ready really helps. Feeling good about yourself, My mom, she works from home and she literally gets ready every single morning. She puts on jeans and she stays home. Like, I could never. But yeah, so I'm trying. But yeah, I just wanted to, that little rant about the fit. It's different for sure. Honestly, I might change. I feel like I'm gonna get really hot. I'm just going to the pool. I look Mormon. I look like if a Mormon went a little rogue and like was like, here's my belly. I'm gonna cut the camera. Good morning. Going to work. Oh my goodness gracious. Good morning! While I was at work, I just got this thought, and I wonder if anyone else has this thought. But first of all, have gained a little bit of weight. And it's like noticeable. Like, you know, and I don't really mind because my booty got big, okay? Like, it's okay. I'm okay with that, you know. Sometimes the stomach isn't gonna be that flat, but it's okay if the booty is big for me. But my skin has also been really bad. And I haven't really seen a lot of people, like, since this change has happened. And I'm, like, you know, like, I'm going to, like, obviously, but there's this huge fear that I have of, like, they see me and they're like, oh, you know, I don't look like I did before. That doesn't mean I'm not beautiful. It's just, like, I think it's, like, I don't want to disappoint them. Like, I don't want them to see me and be like, oh, you're ugly now. But I don't know. I think it's kind of silly, like, very silly, actually. Because obviously, like, I can't be hanging out if, like, I don't want to hang out with people who are only, like, seeing me for, like, the way I look, but still. It's a little bit, it's like an irrational little thought of mine. Even, like, the other day I ran into this, like, my friend's mom, and even then I was like, oh, this is so embarrassing because I like, my skin is all bad and whatever, and, like, I don't know, I really have to just, like, not care, detach myself from the way that I look. So anyways, this is the lunch I have for break. It's so freaking good. It's pasta with, like, a bunch of chicken. There's some spinach in here. It's really good. It's, like, really good. It's, like, that thin pasta, so it's, like, but okay. Hey, YouTube. Today was a long day. I was going car hunting, I guess, with my parents. That took way longer than expected. We went to, took fucking forever, bro. And then we went to, this, like, lady's house who sells plants. And look at this wonderful plant. Look, and it came with this. And I think that this wonderful lady's house, it was the best experience of my life. Actually, let's talk about it, because after the car dealership, okay, this is actually a little, I wasn't really actually prepared to talk about all of these feelings and emotions, but I'm going to anyways. So after the first car dealership, my parents, like, reminded me, like, these people are not here to, like, help, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you can't afford these cars, like, they don't care. Like, they're there to sell you a car. They're there to sell you as much as they can. And that's not what they said, but, you know, like, that was the overall message that I learned. And, like, you know, a car dealership people have to, like, sell you things, and they want you to, like, make a deal and, like, buy the car and whatever. And it just got really overwhelming because I was like, I don't know, there's just so much going on. And then another place we went to, they were like, oh, do you want to buy a car pre-tariff? Like, girl, what do you mean pre-tariff? Like, imagine life after, like, it just got so, like, overwhelming and, like, reality check. Not even like, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I just got really overwhelmed, and I was like, I wish that, I know this is so unrealistic, but I just, like, wish we lived in a society where people just could do the jobs that they were good at and that they wanted to do and that they had a passion for, and that people just wanted what's best for their clients and their customers. Because I don't know, like, it's just a lot, and you have to be really careful every time you make a purchase, and everything is so expensive now, and it's just really overwhelming. And, like, as I get older, obviously, and, like, right now, I feel like there's just a lot going on. But then we went to this lady's house who my parents have bought some plants from her before, and her house was pretty far, so we took the drive and we went to her house, and it was one of the most beautiful houses that I've ever seen. I didn't even go inside, but it was like the outside, it was just garden. Like they had, I'm not gonna say 100, but dozens of different like trees. They had 3 dogs, 3 cats. They have a bunch of chickens, but the chickens run free in their, you know, they can't run free with their other trees, but whatever. It was just this huge like farm, and she like has, she like grows her plants, she grows vegetables, the husband grows a bunch of fruit. And she looks at my skin and she was like, hey, here, I use this. She gave me what she uses and what she gave her granddaughter. She didn't even like she was just like, here, like it's almost ending, but you can finish this bottle, and then if it works you can buy yourself another one. And I was like, she gave us 3 cacaos, 3. They gave us like a whole entire branch of bananas. I'll show you. I'll take a video of it. They gave us a bunch of mangoes. They have so many different types of, like, they were just so willing to give us everything. The man was like, here, try this, and she, like, they just were so willing and giving. Like, they were so giving. They were so, like, real. And so I went from this feeling of, like, wow, like before we got there, I went from feeling so overwhelmed and just sad that there's no people. Like, you know, everyone's fending for themselves, and everyone is like to each their own, and it's like no one, like, you know what I mean, nobody is as selfless. And then we go to these people's house, and they were the most selfless people I've ever met, ever. And the way they treated me, that I've never met these people in my life, ever. And it was like 7 p.m. Like, we're showing up to their house. Yeah, we obviously texted them before, but that's not the point. The point is, they like opened their arms up to me. They saw like how much I fell in love with it, and they were like, you can do this, just like keep studying and keep working hard, and, you know, like blah blah blah, and, you know, and just wishing the best for me. And they don't even know me. It was really refreshing. And me and my parents, the 3 of us left like taken aback. And we did buy some plants. We bought some plants from like Mother's Day. And we, like, this was only $10. Are you kidding me? It's so beautiful. This is like my treasure. Like, I held it the whole car ride. Like, it's my wonderful gift. It's my wonderful treasure. And I love it. And I think it's also because I've had such a bad day. So sometimes I get really attached to like things, because I'm so fucking alone that this is my now best friend, and I'm gonna speak to you all the time yeah, it was just really refreshing and really wonderful. And I felt like crying just because of how refreshing and wonderful it was. Just like this woman and this man, and like they're so sweet. He took us all around, showing us all the plants, telling us all about it, showing his chickens. He was like, I don't want to like force my chickens to lay eggs, so they just lay eggs whenever they want, and like, so we don't get eggs all the time, but that's okay, blah blah blah. And like, just the way that I know every single living creature in their vicinity is loved, like, it's just a really beautiful thing. And the way that they just like, again, we're so open-hearted and loving and all that. It was just really nice. And then went to a brewery with my parents. There's a live band. It was really fun. I forgot where I was going with this. I don't want to be too vulnerable on the internet, but at the end of the day, I'm a very open book. I want to show who I am, and I want to show even the ups and downs. And the reason I don't want to get too vulnerable on the internet is because I don't want people who know me in real life, who, like, you know, like, I don't want these people to like see this and be like, oh my god, she's lame as fuck. Like, but I have to not give a fuck. Hi, my name is Sarah, and I struggle with my mental health on a daily fucking basis. And I'm 19 years old, and I'm an only child, and I feel so alone. I'm so lucky because so much in my life has been, given to me. Like, you can see my room. This is my room. It's full of things. How many people don't have these things? I have lights. I have 4 walls, closed walls. I'm a very lucky person, and I realize that every single day, and I really, really try to just be grateful for everything that I have, when I'm feeling down, and when I feel so, like, insane, I'm just like, dude, there's people, like, going through war right now. I don't know, sometimes I just feel really guilty for feeling sad. I don't know. I don't know who I am. I don't know what clothes I like to wear. I don't know what I look like. I don't know I just love everything. I love everything. But this is my plant. I don't know what to name my plant. The succulent. It's just so beautiful. I think the biggest thing that I've ever struggled with is loneliness. Yeah. I think that's like it. I don't allow people in. Once they start getting too in, I just like push them away so hard. And it's not a good thing. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. Like, I don't want to bring other people down, I don't know, it's usually just an internal battle. I tried to, my whole life I've always blamed it on other people. It's always been me. Always. So in the aspect of showing up for myself, would I say have I? I would say yes. Like, out of 10, maybe like a 6. I don't think that's terrible. I'm not gonna judge that. In regards to my eating habits in the gym, I've been doing very well with that, and I'm proud of myself for that. In regards to self-work, I'm not doing the best right now, but that's okay. We listen and we don't judge. But yeah, anyone watching my YouTube channel, anyone listening to this right now, just know that loneliness is okay. But to anyone who's feeling disgustingly alone right now, do whatever you want. You don't have to rely on anyone. You don't have to, wait around for someone's text. You can do things by yourself, and they can honestly be more fun. I love to be by myself, but then I'm like, damn, I actually wish I had a friend to do this with. But, me problem. Yeah, use that loneliness to your advantage. And also, some of the most, creative people ever have been the most loneliest. So, oh, there's a lychee seed in my pocket. I don't know if this will actually grow a lychee, but it's in my pocket. I'm gonna place it right here for now. But yeah, this thing that we call life is really freaking funny. It's really silly, but once you start taking it a little less seriously, as long as you have yourself, you're fine. Loneliness is scary when you don't even have yourself, but as long as you have yourself, your self-love, you're okay, I hope. And if anybody wants to reach out, just put a comment on this video, and I'll I don't know, do something, I guess. I love you, and even if I don't know you, if I met you, I'd probably find things that I loved about you, because that's who I am. But then just So I just won't get too close to you, but I still love you. Don't worry.